I think it's good for anybody to have the opportunity to make a difference in people's lives. And with Emmaus, you can make a huge difference in people's lives.
It isn't just a charity. They're not going to be just giving, giving, giving. They give, and they see a result for it.
It's easy to get involved with a cause that you are interested in. You just need to put a few feelers out.
As I constantly said, my religion is kindness. I can't be considered kind if I'm not helping a weak or a frailer person.
Absolutely, we should provide homeless people with roofs over their heads. If we're going to get them feeling that they're making a contribution again, then we have to help them into work, because that's the way most of us get our feeling of making a contribution.
I think people are often very cynical today. They pick up the newspaper and they see the world is full of problems, and they say, well, I'm not the Prime Minister of Great Britain, I'm not the President of the United States, so I can't do anything. It's actually not right.
When I was getting involved, it was at a stage where I was in a comfortable position in my life, and I knew I wanted to give something back. It wasn't for my CV.
It's just good fun, especially when you're welcoming someone in who perhaps has nothing or seems to have nothing. You can provide him straight away with a roof over his head and a warm bed and food, and it's very satisfying. You know.
And people can do it on many levels. They can give financial support on a small scale or on a bigger scale. They can give their time. They can give their business judgment, and they can contribute to sort of the local leadership and direction of some of these projects.
Well, I didn't really know about trustees, but I just happened to feel that there was a huge need for an Emmaus in Brighton. I was in France and I visited an Emmaus community. It was such an amazing experience to see these people who were just so proud of what they did and were so welcoming, and well, it was just their enthusiasm. They'd been on the streets, they'd had nothing, and then there they were working for their living, helping other people, and you know, that was a magic combination.
When I first came to Emmaus Colchester, there was a group of very dedicated trustees who'd been looking for a piece of land for ages, and when I came on board they had a piece of land in sight, and it was my job to coordinate everybody and get the community built.
I help in the cafe most of the time, and sort of doing whatever they want of me, really. You know, sort of any area, sort of not the cooking side of it, but you know, just the helping, serving, clearing, and you know, whatever they want me to do, really. I think we should all put something back into the community, and I just feel that it's very important. I've got plenty of time on my hands, and I don't think enough people use their time to help other people.
I would encourage other people to do it, because it makes you feel valuable. People have a lot to be able to give, whatever skills you have.
We've got people who have got experience in commercial law, in estate agency, construction, PR, they work with homeless people, and they do an awful lot of work behind the scenes.
The aim is to eventually become self-supporting through our industry. It has two benefits. It gives people work and also provides the income for the community. So we're no longer reliant on gifts, we're no longer reliant on any other sources of income.
Our whole ethos is about freeing people from a dependence on others and providing them with an opportunity to live and work and to support themselves.
To have Emmaus UK on the end of the phone is great. To have Emmaus communities on the end of the phone is also fantastic. I always feel supported.
It has a great track record. It has a great success story. So if you're talking about money well spent, it's a no-brainer. It really is. You have what you gave, you had what you spent, and you lost what you kept. And if you just remember that, everything you've given, you'll always have that as an asset on your balance sheet.
It's a solution. It's a brilliant solution that works. And what we need are more people to say, hey, this works. This is an experiment that works. Let's have more of them. Let's fund more houses. Let's support more communities. Let's just help more people, but in a way that is working.
There are so many different ways in which people can help. Clearly we need money. We need people who can actually roll up their sleeves and become involved on committees, as trustees, as volunteers working in businesses, as people working alongside companions in communities that are established. We need advocates. We need people who will learn about Emmaus and see the wonderful way in which it enables people to regain control of their lives and then go out and tell others about it.
Homelessness is something that fortunately most of us will never have to face. If we did, we would recognize how terrifying it can be. Now, it really is over to you. I hope you'll join me and the rest of the team in making this a really significant movement across the whole of the United Kingdom.